Welcome to Wednesday Maker Hangout. Justin will be joining us shortly, and we got a few other people. So, we got Nomad
here.
The man who lives upside down.
Yes. Hello. With only my hands right now.
And we have that guy.
I don't even know how I got here.
Yeah. You just showed up someday.
I just look up and they're like, and that guy. I'm like, what?
You know, that's how we all enter this world. In sheer shock and awe and confusion as to how we got here.
This is more like
Oh, I love these intros. These are fun. Just seeing what happens.
Hey, Justin.
Hey. Let's see. We got, I think this is Chris Warcockley. No idea if it actually is. We'll find out.
Yeah, we shall see.
And we've got a guest that's never been on this.
Justin. It's me.
The other Chris. And we got a guest invited by the Bearded Bucket. I don't know who this guy is. I just started following him on TikTok. But let's welcome this guy, the Printing Pilot.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going? Welcome to the Wednesday Maker Hangout.
Hey, I'm glad to be here. How y'all doing?
We're okay. It's been an interesting day, to say the least.
Yeah, what happened?
Work sucked, and standard work, because of course, and printers are having issues, but that's standard. Especially those upside down pesky printers.
Thank you for having me, guys.
So, what are you a pilot of?
So I'm a commercial pilot right now. I'm not working for an airline, but license-wise, I can fly anything, any size, and
type rated all the way.
Yeah, I was about to say, ask what you're type rated on.
Yeah.
Say it again. Sorry, I was playing with my sound.
I was going to ask what you're type rated on.
So I'm pretty. I don't have a lot of experience. I worked. I flew recently a Twin Otter, if you know what it is, but I'm still working on my hours before I can go and get hired in with one of the big airlines. So the biggest thing I've flown was a Twin Otter, if you are familiar with that platform.
Nice.
Yeah, I think so. I work for a company that does aerospace research and development machining and fabrication.
That's pretty cool.
So, like Boeing and Northrop, and a bunch of them are our customers.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's something.
A badass.
Yeah.
That's something I used to do also. I also studied mechanical engineering and I work in a company.
Nice.
Also doing, I have to do development for a company doing CNC work.
Nice.
Mainly.
Yeah, I'm a CNC programmer, so.
Nice. What software are you working with?
Mastercam. I have a love-hate relationship with Mastercam.
Mastercam? I never even heard about it.
What? It's like, it's the basic. Everybody knows Mastercam. I was the weird one for a long time because I worked and never used Mastercam, and everybody's used Mastercam.
I don't know. I know a lot of it. I mean, that's what I learned also, and the standard in the industry is SolidCam. I mean, but you also have.
Yeah, I mean, SolidCam. That's I like their stuff. I like to plug into SolidWorks type stuff.
Yeah.
I'm big on SolidWorks. I did. I'm self-taught with a couple of certifications in SolidWorks, and that's really what got me into the industry.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, Mastercam is you can actually get Mastercam plugin for SolidWorks too. But Mastercam is pretty good. It's got its issues. It's real crashy. Some things are dumb that you can't change, like quality of life stuff. Like you can't change the speed that the scroll wheel zooms in, and I can't stand using a space mouse, so I just use mouse and keyboard. So I'm sitting there
It-
just trying to zoom out on something, you know.
It is funny you said the Space Mouse because I just bought those joysticks to try
Yeah.
and make a space mouse myself. It's gonna be cool project for my channel and everything, and also something
Yeah, yeah.
useful for me. And yeah, those space mice are very expensive, but very
Yeah.
useful.
I
And
couldn't
yep,
get used to it,
and
man.
I would say look at Bearded because he just got one.
So at my last job, the guy who had left before me left a 3D connection space mouse, like the big boy.
The
It's got
Enterprise.
all the buttons and the shortcuts and everything, and I hated it. I could not get used to it.
It takes some getting used to. I'll
Yeah,
say that.
it is.
Some
It
fiddling
is,
with
but
where everything is.
It is, but I have to say that I use also Stream Deck, and I did like a page with shortcut buttons there. So just to put all of like your sketch tools and basic 3D tools, as like extrude and cut and fillet and chamfer and line, circle, radius, stuff like that, is just so it's really changed the way you work. It makes it so fast because instead of coming looking at stuff just in front of you and you say just press a line, radius, extrude, stuff like that. So I like the shortcuts feature of those of anything.
So
like
let me show you my little hack for that. Hold on, Justin, you're gonna have to share my screen here.
All right. Oh, there's not just 3D. I'm waiting for you to share your screen.
I'm working on it.
Come on. Words are hard. Yes, Scott. Words
So-
are hard.
There we go. Solid.
So like I always do the space bar to move around the views the way I want, and then like I use the S menu. And I haven't messed with this a lot. This is kind of a fresher install, but I always have. Oh, you can't see it pop up.
Aw.
I'm not gonna be able to show it. I can't share my whole screen because my whole screen is a double monitor. So if you hit the S button when you're in SolidWorks, you get a pop-up menu, and you can customize that, add anything you would want to use in it. And I typically have measure, fillet, sketch, all
Yeah.
the common stuff.
Evaluate stuff. Yeah.
You can also just hit S and start typing a command. So, like, every now and then I'll do something weird, like I want a sketch picture. So, like, I'll do S, and then I can hit, I can type in image, and it gives me a drop down and do, like, the second one, sketch picture. Or, like, isolate. Like, I've just got it hard coded in my brain to type in SISO. And then I can go down and hit isolate. So that's the way
That's
I
pretty
typically
cool.
do it.
Yeah.
I'm a
Well, I
long
love
time
seeing
PC
that.
gamer. So, sorry,
No, sorry. I
I was saying I'm a long time PC gamer, and I've tried the left hand piece of a keyboard controllers that you can program and they're all macro, and I've never been able to get used to it. I'm so used to left hand on a keyboard, right hand on a mouse, that working out shortcuts that way is the quickest way in my brain.
Fair enough. I mean, whatever works for you, you know.
Yeah,
Uh, I've seen plenty. I've seen people that have another keyboard that they printed like stickers, and like every
Yeah.
keyboard on the other keyboard, they put like a sticker on it with something, and then they have another keyboard with like all the shortcut and whatnot. So yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah,
Macro, all the things.
I'm real big about
absolutely.
I'm real big about keyboard shortcuts. This week I think I'm going to talk to my IT guy and try to convince him into letting me install AutoHotkey on my work computer. There's some things that I have to do that are very repetitive in Mastercam and just in general document handling that are not possible to fully do automated. Like the way we split our programs up, each tool, not necessarily each operation, but each tool at least has its own program, and we always print the first page of the program so that the machinist can verify they've got the correct program up. So if I've got a part that's got 50 different programs on it, I have to print the first page of 50 different text files.
We got Scott at Jet 3D.
So if I can get him to let me put auto hotkey on, I can load everything in a tabbed text editor, and I can just automate, I think it's Control Tab shifts to the next window, the next tab, and then a click on the screen, print first page only, go, and just make my own keyboard shortcuts.
Yeah, that's the enterprise.
That is
That would
exactly what
actually
we
be
had.
something that would be extremely easy to automate inside PowerShell. And you could get the first X number of lines of however many files you want.
Here,
Maybe.
That is
pilot
like
friend.
maybe five lines of code. It's easy
You should be able
peasy
to
if you
tell
ever
where
want
I'm
to go
at.
that route.
Yep. What? But I can't. It's so blurry. I can't see what state it is or what area it is of the US.
Wichita, Kansas.
Nice.
So
So
when I take a student out, I do unusual attitude recovery training. So I do advanced flight training.
Okay.
When I take a student out, the first thing I do is I take their iPad away from them
Mhm.
and I hand them this.
And
And
they're
I
like,
make them
"Huh?"
take me over to Mid-Continent Airport.
Nice.
I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing that probably will get every student hate you. But
They learn how to navigate without their electronics.
I mean, we do that on of course at school. We have to. We actually our check
Mhm.
ride is with a plotter and a and a map and everything. But
Right.
I
but
think
here's the thing.
I think. Sorry. Yeah. Talk. Sorry.
The students that I'm getting they've already got their multi-commercial instrument, and they're on they're in a flight training program for a air
Instruction,
carrier overseas, and
Oh.
they send them to us for 4 hours of unusual attitude recovery training. And by the time they reach that point in their career, most of them can't read this anymore.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because you don't use this anymore after you get past your private.
And to be honest, I mean, I don't see a reason to use a VFAR map or IFR map as a map.
What happens if you're out flying and your iPad quits and you want to get to Wichita Mid-Continent Airport?
Let me tell you something. If all the redundant system in your aircraft and your redundant iPad system are going to stop working, then you are in much deep trouble than figuring out where you are.
Hey,
Because
we're talking about
We're
talking about a blanket Citabra. There is no redundant systems in a Citabra. The most advanced system I have on it is ADS-B out. There's no GPS. There's none of that.
No,
It's
but that's
aerobatic plane.
yeah.
If we're out at the East practice area and I black out or something and they don't have their iPad, how are they going to get back to Mid-Continent Airport? How are they going to know where to get
I
over
agree
to
with you.
control? How are they going to know where to get at us?
I mean, it would have to be you would be blacked out, and they had no radios either, right? Because they can always get vector.
You can have
if the radio's on the common traffic advisory frequency from the airport we departed from, they might get somebody else on the radio that can give them the frequency that they need. But
you gotta plan to be on your own.
No, but I mean, I understand he's right on what he's saying, but in my mind, in a commercial environment, you have so many redundant system that, like, losing 2 iPads and 2 GPSs that inside of them, you have redundant systems
That's
inside
a
of them.
world,
so,
though.
yeah,
you're
I
talking
understand
about
what
like
you're
an
saying.
airliner.
You're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking on a commercial environment. Yeah.
Now we're talking, smaller.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, I mean, I fly Gulfstreams regularly, so.
Oh, that's beautiful. What Gulfstream? What Gulfstream?
We have 2 G4SPs. We now have a G650 and a G500. And I think they're getting rid of one of the 4SPs and they're getting I think he's wanting to buy a 750 next, but I won't be flying that one.
No. That's
So-
that. First of all, beautiful airplanes. That's something that that's something I would love to fly. And G650, oh, the cockpit is just.
So let me take over for a second. I got something really mind-blowingly cool to tell y'all about. So
Uh-oh,
Nate,
I am disconnected. I mean,
what Nate said about GPS spoofing. So I'm friends with a guy who is a former NASA controls engineer who has started his own company in developing a drone that is supposed to be a possible GPS replacement drone. So it is fully autonomous, solar powered. I think he said it flies in the stratosphere. It's like over 12 miles of altitude. And
Yeah.
so what it is it's just basically blades that are attached in the center with a tether and have a steel cable running the length of the blade, and at the end of the blade is a propeller that spins the whole apparatus. And he's targeting over a 12-mile altitude and 6 months uninterrupted flight.
Yeah, there is a few companies that working on that right now, stuff like that. There is a very famous company, the UK, that does something similar with an airplane with a fixed wing, 2 motors. Everything is full with solar panels. They fly at 70,000 feet, so also stratosphere, and they're saying that they can fly forever on. Until the battery just dies.
Here's the thing: this guy's device is stationary.
Yeah.
So it's like a plane. Is the one they're working on? Is it a plane that would just like fly and loiter in an area, or can it basically hover in the stratosphere?
So no. So it is an airplane, but it's an airplane because think about it like a huge glider. So it flies extremely slowly. We're talking about speeds of like 10 knots of flying. So circle in an area doing like 10 to 12 knots. I mean, it's
Yeah. So this guy, he's I've seen his I think it's half scale 3D printed model. He's been flying it and getting his controls worked out, and it works really good.
That's cool.
At the end of the day, it's it's something that you'll be able to put on like a trailer pulled by a pickup truck, and then you open its case, set it out, spread the wings out, and turn it on, and it will spin up and just take off. He said it takes
around here where I'm at right now.
hours.
They're using balloons for that, and we've got a balloon. It's about 200 miles northwest of me right now. It's setting at 56,700 feet, and it looks like today it made a loop around Emporia, Kansas, come across Newton. Basically followed the Arkansas River up to Great Bend and back down to Kinsley and Dodge City. Loitered around Dodge City for a little while. Now it's up on the Colorado border right over Sharon Springs, Kansas. It's some kind of balloon because it's tracking on ADS-B.
That's
we have some equipment like that in the Air Force, that balloon that flies those altitudes also, and then you can put multiple types of different equipment. And
these launch when I track them. They launch down in West Texas is where they launch them from, and I don't know if they're using it for Google mapping, or they can't be because they're not running any kind of a grid pattern. So I have no idea if they're doing atmospheric research with them or what they are, but they do have a registration number and everything on them. So
Do you have a ADS-B, like a home ADS-B tracking setup?
Yeah,
Yes.
I have. Yeah.
I was gonna get one here. I was gonna build one out of a pie here, but like
Yeah, that's what
my
I did. Yeah.
my area is so incredibly dense already. I don't think it would really serve any purpose.
No, I mean, if you have the right amount I mean, the right antenna, you can basically receive it. I mean, it's not.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could receive it, but like where I'm at, I'm uh, less than 7 miles from an Air Force base, probably 15 miles from one airport, uh, 10 miles from a naval airfield, 20 miles from an international airport, and 30 miles from a naval air station.
Well, according to the N number registration on this balloon, it's a Google HBAL Project Leon balloon that provides internet access to remote regions.
That's cool. Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's one of the it's one of the purposes that this guy's designing this for. Is
Did they not have Google not heard of Starlink? I mean, come on.
I was
Yeah.
just about to say it sounds like a cheap Starlink replacement.
So
Yeah.
so think about this though. Like that's one of the use cases this guy's got for his drone is for like 5G.
Yep.
In the stratosphere, you're close enough to the surface to have 5G connection. But, that's 12, 13, 14 miles where, Starlink is 350. So you're a hell of a lot closer to the ground.
Yeah, the primary use case for something like that would be either after a weather system had rolled through and your local infrastructure is damaged, like a hurricane,
Right.
or if you have, let's say, a large concert or otherwise mass gathering people in a dense area and you need additional radio capacity.
Right.
Whereas
Not-
Starlink just doesn't solve for that.
Right.
Yeah, but
You
not
shoulda had-
necessarily. Not necessarily, Chris, because I was watching the company at UK and they said that they already have contract with their local solar suppliers, and they're talking about that putting those drone and flying them forever at some area will give them the same coverage of about, I think they said 200 base stations, and it will just be cheaper, and especially if it's an area that is far away or something, it could be a better option. Now, tell you if it's going to work or not. They're still working on it.
Yeah, your issue on that front is the backhaul bandwidth of you can only have so many clients attached to it before you don't have any backhaul left. And
Yeah,
you
but
just go
let
down the
let them solve it. They will solve
Yep.
it.
Yeah, and I mean, something like that, you'd have to build out something that's really high capacity and had some way of having a good backhaul. And if you had like the stationary idea, if you had a bunch of those stationary, you could have, site to site for your backhaul, and then have, site to ground, one whole device that its entire bandwidth is just dedicated to that backhaul.
Yep.
But yeah, I lived in an area that was hit by a hurricane in 2018, and it was a 2-hour drive to the nearest cell service because I take that back. Some people had cell service quickly because there were cell sites that had on-site generator backup. But the problem I had was Verizon was my provider, and Verizon's entire fiber network was taken out upstream from where the area was, and they had to patch the fiber in order to get anything back working. So I think we were without service for weeks.
That's crazy.
So I got a wild question for you guys here. It's completely unrelated to the current topic.
Yes, printers will work in an airplane.
Where'd he go? Sorry.
No, I said unrelated. Thank you. Okay.
Only if you're inverted, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
currently, I'm modding the positron to work to use physical end stops. Now, on our main board, there is TH0. Now, we know TH0 is thermistor. It's not used at all. We're not using the TH0 pins on the main board. We're using TH0 pins on a daughter board, which is referenced completely separately. So these pins aren't being used on the main board. In theory, I could program it to use as an end stop, right?
Yes.
I would think so.
I would think so because it's just logic. It's
Yep.
Well, a thermistor pin's going to have an ADC on it, so.
It does have an ADC on it.
But, I don't see why that would be an issue. Because you're going to
So
have
it
a
should
low
work.
signal and a high signal.
All right, I guess we'll find out if this works.
Maybe.
This
I mean,
will
worst
be
thing you can do,
interesting.
burn out the board, and then you can be like Justin, right?
No, I mean, you'll burn out the ADC, I would think, before you burn out the board necessarily.
What is an ADC before I start
Analog-
poking around?
Analog digital converter. So it takes your analog signal and turns it to a digital signal.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
That's
should be
how
able
it
to
can-
handle.
That's how I can tell the difference between. That's how I can get a smooth reading of the resistance of the thermistor.
Okay, so it should handle.
it's any
it should be able
reading,
to handle
actually,
going
yeah.
from 0 to 100. Yeah.
I just think you could just assign that pin and just see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly board you're talking about, but and I don't know if you have access to the code or anything, or even what type of GPIO or pin it connects to whatever.
I know the
microcontroller.
GPIO. It is an RPi 2040 is the microcontroller.
Okay.
And I know it has ADC on it. That's all I know. It is an LDO custom board.
Okay, so it is. So it has an ADC on it. So
yeah,
that's a problem. I think that's a problem because it expects some analog data, which is just a change in voltage, and that will
Well,
do
it would
the
be a change in resistance.
The change in resistance cause a change in voltage, and that's what you actually check. So when you take the analog signal, when you change the resistance, the output will be a different type of volt, and that's an analog signal. And the ADC will transfer it to something digital that the controller can understand. And then, of course, you need to know like what type of resistor you have there and everything, so you can do the calculation to take whatever input you have.
K, right? It should have a pull-up 4.7K if it's a thermistor port, or 1000 if it's for a PT1000, right?
And I mean, for a switch, yeah, you need to have, I think, a pull-up resistor on it also.
Well, there should be one on there. It's a thermistor port, because for a normal like 3950 generic, it's what 4.7K, and then for a PT1000, it's 1000. It's a 1K resistor, right?
I'm not sure, but yeah, that sounds about right. I'm not sure though.
Well, I can tell you right now, my printer is not grumpy. Okay. It accepted it.
So if you go to the machine tab and trigger it, and then check, does it show closed or open?
So how do I trigger a probe?
How do you have
it with your finger?
Well, I need to make the hold on. G-code macro probe up. Okay. Or down, rather. Should I flop it because we're dealing with upside down printers?
Yes.
You don't think that's going to cause problems with the G-code?
I'm
going to leave it. I'm going to leave it.
Oh, don't leave it.
All right.
I mean, really, it should be extend, not up or down. But anyways.
Deploy and retract.
I did a quick search, and there is a conversation about it, an old conversation about it, where somebody had a melty board, and they were like, "It's probably not going to work because it's a thermistor pin in the firmware." But I have no clue how Clipper will do it.
Well,
we can find out.
Probe deployed, so that worked. So, how do I query the probe?
And my print is done.
You go to the machine tab in Clipper
I was gonna say, is it
Uh-huh.
defined as an
And
end
Alt
stop?
F, Alt F4.
and see down where it has your other end stops. Do you see it listed there?
I don't.
You can do
believe so.
query
This is fluid.
underscore probe.
Okay, query probe. Thank you.
Query underscore probe. Or if it's an end stop, you can do query underscore end
Okay,
stop.
probe is open. Let me go trigger it.
You're gonna have to leave it triggered, so put something on it.
Hashtag triggered.
Damn, Justin, you've been quiet today.
Yeah,
Have we just been
I-
not?
No,
Have we
you're
just not?
Probe
Been,
open.
you're fine.
have
I'm
we just
tired.
not been giving you time to talk?
No, I'm tired. I'm letting you
He's a
guys
ground-based living being, so he...
talk. Yeah, I've got alcohol. It's been a long day, and I'm just tired. Letting the hangout happen, not the. It's not all about me, so we just let me.
Okay, so no. The answer right now is it's not working, but I might just have it programmed incorrectly.
If this is an alcohol event, then I might have to go channel my inner Nero and serve up a bourbon.
Do it. Bearded bucket sipping vodka.
No, I switched to water.
Oh. 2 weeks, we'll do an alcohol stream. Everyone on has to drink.
Okay. For V2 users, set this to pull up not. What if I tell it not to pull up?
Printing pilot, what do you have over your left shoulder there, printer wise? The one that's all
Let-
printed out. Is that MK4 or MK3? That other set. Yeah, that. Yep.
it's an MK4 and it's the MMU above it, the MMU3.
Good.
Oh, you got one?
Oh yeah, I've had the MMU3 since what? When did it show up?
I got it like I bought it. I pre-ordered
Day
it,
one.
but at the first day one, I
Yeah,
was like
same
sitting
here.
there pre-order it.
Yeah.
We got it like probably like the few first people in the US that
I got it like 2 weeks before Rocky Mountain, I think, because I couldn't get it.
Yeah,
And,
and
it's
and
great.
it had some problem. We talked about
Really?
it with
I
them,
haven't had
and
any issues at all.
yeah, but also I'm a little bit perfectionist, so I see everything.
Oh
I
my
try.
God.
Also, they sent me the wrong screw size for something, so that was like that caused a huge problem that
Yep.
it didn't work. And then it was like, and then someone told me measure those screws, and I was like, but you sent it to me. Why would it be wrong?
Yeah, I've
And
got
then they were like
bigger
5, yeah,
screws,
and they were 5 millimeter longer, which caused me to, sorry, correction, shorter, which caused me the portion that goes on the extruder when you have like two springs.
Yep.
It caused the springs to be tensioned so tight that nothing
Yeah.
moved there in that system.
Spare hardware for the win. I mean, if
Yeah, so I had those. I was like, I have those screws. It's M3. Yeah, I have
Yep,
spare.
yep,
Yeah, let's check
yep.
it out.
It happens.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even mad because sure, and it's also a brand new product. I'm not expecting any, not having problems. But
Worst issue I've had has actually been with the rep box. I'm gonna have to take it apart. And,
but I mean,
like put grease
after
on.
After working on everything with them, and I helped them a lot in a lot of stuff. Also in the beginning of the Mark IV, I also pre-ordered that. I print stuff with 1200 filament changes, no problems. Like you can see.
Yeah, where's
like
my print that I did?
like those things have thing.
One day I'll get my trad rack reliable
and work flawlessly. And even more important to me is not like the actual, multicolor, which is cool, and I use it. Yeah, that's epic. That's beautiful.
1900 filament changes. One
Epic.
day,
Like,
18
it works
hours,
so good.
Like,
yeah, so I
never worked this good.
Yeah, it's basically like flawless. I have zero.
I mean,
very rarely, something happens that I need to like interrupt or go and touch something.
This guy's a little less flawless. It's
Yeah, but that's the
Cheers,
future.
Beer Bucket.
there you
Cheers, everyone.
go. Cheers. Alcohol
Cheers.
cheers.
I need to feel like I'm back at Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Festival. I just need a
Yes.
security guard to piss me off now.
Right?
Kick you out way too early.
Yep. And load his luggage the next morning. Oh, I missed
It
those.
works.
Woohoo!
Holy
And-
shit, it works.
Nice.
It's amazing when you define pins correctly.
Mhm. I am defined by my pin.
So, okay, so thermistor can be used as an end stop. I love this.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, generally Clipper's pretty flexible.
Yeah.
You know, it's not so much about Clipper being flexible as the board and the way it's where everything's handled on there, whether or not it's flexible enough to do it.
Yeah.
All right, I am renaming it so it's probe up to deploy and probe down to retract.
Someone slap him.
So you're putting a probe on the tool head.
Yep. So I got two mods right now. I got a Z end stop mod in the back
Which I
so that
need
the
to
machine
add.
knows physically when it reaches the
Right.
end stop. And then for leveling the bed, I put a BQ micro probe right next to the hot end. So I'm actually going to go and measure how far away that probe is specifically, so I can
So
actually.
what does
get an
the
offset.
so does that micro probe, because like a BL Touch
Yep.
to deploy just uses gravity.
No, it does not use gravity. This actually uses magnets.
Yep.
So the
Right.
BL
I'm
Touch
talking an old school BL Touch. Don't they just use gravity deploy and a magnet to and the magnet to catch it?
Yeah, so the micro probe uses two magnets, one to deploy, one to retract.
Okay.
So it's basically like a solenoid or something like that.
Well, they all operate as
Yeah.
servos. They
So-
consider the deploy and retract mechanism, even going back to the original BL Touch, is the logic is kind of somewhat the same as a servo logic, but it's just 0 and 1 for up and down. But yeah, you'd have to have
Let's see if this
something that
works. Okay.
physically deploys to go up, because a BL Touch would just release the magnet and the pin would stay there retracted.
Justin, could you do me a favor and could you allow my screen share?
No.
Who left Justin
All
in
right.
control?
Me.
So here we go.
Control Scott if you want.
So let me first let me home.
This is cool. Is that the LDO kit or?
Yeah.
Well, as close as it can be for this one. I mean, yes, it is.
Well, I have the real positron. What these guys have, they're just yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They have a positron that works. I have one that makes you work.
mine doesn't
in
right now.
print.
That's a whole other story.
Yeah, Justin's already killed his.
All right, so there we go. Now it's kind of in view there. So if I do probe up, it deploys.
There we go.
Yeah.
And probe down, it retracts.
Nice.
And if-
Love it.
And now if I set
Awesome.
Z to 0, because I have the physical
Good
end
Jerry.
stop, it should go down.
and break the button.
So that should be touching. So let's real quick move Z up 50. Then probe up. Okay, now let's go 0 on the bed, and that should trigger the probe. Did it?
Doesn't look like it.
Looks like
No,
Oh.
probe's still up.
Move the bed up some
no,
more.
it's triggered. It's triggered.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh
see?
yeah. So now
Okay,
what
yeah,
you do
I see it
is
triggered it.
you set your Z0 with the paper with the probe down, and then you do a probe underscore calibrate.
Yeah. So that will help us with Z offset, and yeah. So probe down.
Should help immensely with a bed mesh too.
Exactly. That's the whole.
If we
That's
have-
the idea of this.
Because I can tell you that
Um,
using an IR sensor for a bed mesh is a disaster.
Absolutely.
It looks
And
like a
with this-
beautiful Picasso painting when
Okay.
Picasso
Yeah.
was on acid.
It's good for just working as a non-physical end stop, and that's it. It's not reliable enough for us to use as anything.
Here you
other than
go.
that.
Printing pilot.
Hey, Mad Cat.
Hold on.
And 3D HB.
Wait, I can
It's gonna be
see.
kind of hard to pick it out over there, but
Yeah, that's the V3.
Oh, nice.
I
How
guess I
many-
should introduce myself to Pilot here. So yeah, I'm Nomad. I'm the general manager of the Positron project.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that kind of explains why I have an LDO kit.
Yeah,
Ahead of
I
everybody
have
else.
one. Yeah, I have
fair
one.
enough. Good to know. Nice to meet you.
I keep forgetting
Oh,
that everybody
man.
knows who I am.
imagine me like talking smack on the project, and I'm like, oh, what a terrible project or
I
something.
talk smack on the project. What are you talking about?
That's a good idea.
Who thought of using IR probes for a Z stop? Whose
I don't
idea
know.
was that, Kraylin?
I mean,
so
what-
I will tell you this. If I put a really good coating of glue stick on that build plate, get a good even coating of glue stick on there, that IR probe works a lot better.
Oh yeah, I mean it. So
But
again, we designed this so that it uses essentially hardwareless homing, so no
Yeah.
moving parts, and so the IR probe is literally the perfect option because we didn't have, when we first designed this, a physical probe that would work with a glass bed that would work upside down. It didn't exist.
right.
Later on, BQ did release the microprobe, but they wanted like $50 per unit per kit, and that was way too expensive for these kits. So we couldn't get a deal working with them to get them included with the kits. So here we are modifying it. So IR
So now
was just
the
what
three-
we had to use.
The 3.2, now that's CAN bus, right? It's got a CAN tool head.
No, it is USB.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Mr. President 3.
No, that's my Twitch name.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because Matt
Careful,
Cat
Air Force
said
One's here.
that I need to join the 3D Musketeers Discord, and I'm down. Send me a link. I'll join.
Yeah, so IR was just what fit our goal here, and it was the only one that would work at least somewhat at a distance, so that we could use probing to some degree. We didn't know exactly how unreliable it was until we started taking it outside of our laboratories, because we had, like, in this space, I have consistent lighting. I don't have
Yeah.
consistent lighting near windows. I only have two tiny ass windows, literally over there. You see those two boxes? Those are my windows.
And
I live in a
that will damage every AR sensor. You know, if you have a lot of sun coming in.
Yeah, but the biggest problem with it is we don't have variable lighting in our testing environments. So we couldn't figure out that, hey, this IR probe is actually really, really unreliable. It's
Well, I've
reliable. in
already
controlled
figured
environments.
out that if I change the lighting in here at all, then my offset and everything else is off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and we just never encountered that. It was just one of those things that's like, you'd think we would run into that, but no, we never did, and I don't know how we didn't. So our solution is we have an end stop now. Let me see if I can zoom in 1 second.
Switching.
Can I zoom in?
Which I could easily add an end stop to the back of this one, but I think
Yep.
it's best left just exactly as it came from LDO, so we can take it to shows and show people this is where we came from, this is where it is now.
So right here, where my mouse is kind of floating around, that's the end stop we
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, I see it
That
there.
is likely going to be added to kits later on,
For batch
because this
2,
is actually a very
3.
reliable way for us to do Z-homing, and it's so easy for us to wire up. So that is likely going to be something we include. But for probing, it's likely going to remain as an IR probe, but manual leveling this type of bed is so easy to do. I just recommend manual level. Anyway, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Thank you.
It's pretty cool.
Ooh.
What are you all working on? Anyone working on a cool project or?
I mean, this is kind of cool. No, I don't like this.
I'm working on a rather
Okay.
large project.
Oh,
for Raptor.
yeah, buddy.
What is that? I can't.
Maker
It
coins.
is Positron,
Positron
Maker Chips.
maker coin, maker chips for open source. This is just
Yep.
one box. I still have to print the insert.
I'm back to printing mine too. Now that I have my 0.4 nozzle back.
I'm working on about to go to bed so I can go back to work for 10 hours again tomorrow.
I'm
There you
around
go.
Fair enough.
500,
Fair enough.
600.
At work, I'm working on some stuff for Johns Hopkins University.
Nice. Yeah, those coins have been printing continuously. So. If
Well,
Well, maybe
the
you'll get some work from us, Zach, because we're scrambling trying to find some place to offload all of our contract work that Spirit's doing, because as soon as Boeing buys Spirit back, they'll kick us all out of there.
Well, like what kind of stuff is it?
Machining the upper and lower wing skins for the Gulfstream 500, 600, 650s, 750s, and the one we don't talk about yet.
I mean, we do R&D. That is our deal.
Yeah.
We don't do
No, it's-
production.
We have those skins like the Gulfstream G650 skins. We have those. The machine shop that rough cuts them is up in the St. Louis area. Then we bring them to Tulsa, Oklahoma to Spirit, and that's where they cook them in the autoclave to shape them. Well, Boeing's getting ready to buy Spirit back, and as soon as they do that, they're not going to want to do work for outside
Right.
manufacturers. So,
Well, we're in Southeast Virginia,
yeah, I know where you're at.
so I mean,
You're down there Norfolk way.
yeah, Newport News, technically.
We've got a Mad Cat, another faceless guest at the bottom.
So we
Where they belong.
we kind of specialize in composites. So we do a lot of carbon fiber stuff.
The only thing composite on Gulfstream right now is the horizontal stabilizer on the G600. That is it. That is the only composite piece on aircraft.
So we have I ever told you about the kind of capabilities we have machine shop wise?
Yeah, we talked about it at ERP last year.
So since then we have purchased a new double column 5-axis head machine that's 111 by 100 and some single digit number, weird shape, size bed. So big machine.
Yeah.
It's got HSK, I think HSK 100 tooling on it. So you could do some like really heavy duty machining, but really accurate high speed stuff too.
I have my CNC set up here in the house, right there, right on my shoulder.
Oh man, that's what I want. You have all the cool stuff.
I have one of those. I have one of those too, Scott. You know where it is? In that drawer right there, and I haven't put it together yet because I ain't got that.
Oh
didn't have a
man,
choice.
I
I
would.
had to have this put together before Rocky Mountain, because I also have out in the shed. I have the Milo CNC mill as well.
Yeah, I would love to have a Milo. Like
That's a Milo.
Or
That's
not
behind
Milo,
you.
but the rat rig.
Okay.
This is
yeah.
the Milo here,
That's
but
a
I also
Milo.
have the new rat rig mini mill that was at Rocky Mountain. I have it out here in the shed.
That's what I've
Yeah,
got for my
He
build.
keeps everything for all these companies. He just has a
Yeah,
whole.
I would love to
for
have
it.
the Milo. It looks like a really cool piece of machine to have. And
Yeah, this
So-
is the LDO kit. And, I haven't done a lot with it.
I mean, I would put it in an enclosure because otherwise your entire room will fill with chips and stuff.
Nope, I fixed that. I've got a vacuum shoe on here, and I hook it up to a.
Okay.
So that's my control board for my Milo. It's a Gerbil Hal Pico CNC, and then I've got these integrated step drivers or step servos.
We get cats meowing on stream.
Yeah. Someone's cat is
So-
mad.
You can see on here, I didn't want to put it in an enclosure yet because it's got to go in the LDO enclosure, which isn't released.
Yeah.
But I wanted to use it in the house here. So I designed and 3D printed the, you can see it there?
Yeah, magnetic. That's pretty cool.
Magnetically attaches and a shop vac hooks in here. And I've done this on it. Not a single chip got out.
That's cool.
That right
That's
there, not
cool.
a single chip got out. So
My my makerspace is tomorrow on an auction, bidding on and hopefully winning an old Fidal vertical machining center with 4th axis,
Nice.
and I'm hoping that goes through, because if that goes through, that'll be my baby, and I won't need to build the Milo then, and it'll just.
But is
continue
that a
sitting there.
machining center, or is it like, or are you planning to like make it CNC in some?
No, it's a CNC. It's a vertical machining center CNC. It's like a
Okay. Oh,
1995 model, so it's a little dated, but I've worked with machines much older than that.
yeah.
And
No,
they
that's-
all used RS-232. So, but as long as they win the auction, I'll have access to that at the makerspace.
That's pretty cool.
So the company I work for is fully employee owned, so we're allowed to use the company equipment for personal projects because we technically own it. But we've been so busy lately, it's like if I wanted to get some time after work on one of the machines, there's nothing available.
Hey, cat. Hello.
Always kitties. My cat's hanging out on the washer right now, I think. It's his favorite place.
in the washer.
Sorry about that. She
No,
always wants attention when I'm on
Right.
when I'm on something.
Dang kitties, I tell you. Always attentive. Very attentive. Today it's wrong. Anyway, who's going to open sauce? I know Scott's going. I know Nomad's going. I'm going. Mad Cat should be there. Finally get to see
Going where? Sorry.
open sauce next Friday in San Francisco.
Opens.
Still
Oh,
get-
okay.
Still getting an echo.
So I
Still getting
think that echo's coming from Mad Cat. So
Yep.
I think that echo.
No, my mic was muted.
Someone's echoing.
Echo.
Nomad?
Ah, it might be
It's
Nomad.
not Nomad.
Nope.
And I'm wearing headphones.
Let's see. Muting.
Hello.
Scott.
No.
Hey.
I wonder who it is. This is funny.
It's got to be Bearded Bucket.
Nope.
I'm not getting an echo. I'm not
It's
hearing an echo.
it's very, very low, but
Yeah.
like my voice carries more.
very, very low.
Yeah.
Like my voice carries more.
I'm hearing it on headphones, but that's the only
Yeah.
I've
Hello?
muted everyone except Zach.
It's not me.
Try it
Yeah,
again,
it's gotta
Zach.
be me.
I'm unmuted. See if it's me. Try it again, Zach. I'm unmuted. See if it's me.
I hear it. But so here's the thing. I'm hearing you. Whoever's voice isn't echoing is who it is, because you don't hear yourself talking back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we go
think-
one by one.
Yeah.
Well, I think we have, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we have. Let's
All right,
try
hold on.
this. Hold on.
Zach asks, mute your mic in StreamYard. Mute your mic in. Okay, it's not him.
Nope.
Bearded. Okay, it's not him.
Nope.
Bearded.
Okay, I'll mute myself. Check. Okay, I'll mute myself. Check. Okay, I'll mute myself.
What is going on here?
It's a mad cat.
By any chance, is anyone just sharing their screen and we just
No,
hearing
No,
their screen?
it's Mad Cat.
Wait, how is it Mad Cat?
Because
I
it's
have
the
no
only
idea.
one.
He said he had his
Yeah.
mic muted, but it was still
Yeah.
feeding back somehow.
Yeah.
That's
I
weird.
wonder if he's got his output wrong or something.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
mute
losing.
everybody except unmute everybody except Mad Cat. Like you did it backwards.
I
Mad
know
Cat muted.
I can't unmute him.
Hello. Oh
So do we still have an echo?
No.
no, it's
No.
gone.
Oh, it's gone.
What the fuck?
That's weird.
Echo.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so now that's figured out. Share my screen, Justin, and then I'm gonna go to bed. That's the machine we're looking at bidding on.
Nice.
Ooh, that looks nice.
That'd be cool.
It's old.
I mean, if I unmute, no, I can't unmute him.
If it's working, it's working. You know.
Yeah, tool changer, fixture plate.
Nice.
Not even really bad on the paint either. I don't know why that fixture plate's painted like that, but obviously they had it set up to make like one part.
Oh man,
Pretty
the
good
all inside carousel thing is the tool changers. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
It's
it's
been a
old
while
school.
since I've seen.
Mad
Yeah, that's
Cat,
pretty cool.
I have a feeling it's playing through your speakers on Twitch, through your regular speakers, because I bet StreamYard's on your headphones and Twitch is on your regular output.
If
pretty
you had
cool.
a fancy volume control, you wouldn't have to worry about it.
And just look,
Thank you for
it's
thank you for the
Legolas.
promotion.
Look, it's Legolas. You let Legolas in. Oh wait, no, I should send it.
Are you
So, yeah,
using it, Bearded? You like it?
Yeah.
Nice.
So they've got this machine and they've got the matching fourth axis to go with it as well. And we're gonna try to get both of those things. Be
pretty
awesome
cool.
if we get a hold of it. Do some really cool stuff with that. You know, the number one thing that the Milo and the Rat Rig and the Voron CNCs all suffer from is rigidity. And
Yeah.
that's not a problem that you have with this machine unless you're doing like some really crazy hardened stuff.
Okay, how about now? Because I got everything turned down.
Yeah. Well, it's not that. I think it's
No, yeah, I'm hearing echo.
yeah. So Twitch, I think you have Twitch unmuted, and you need to or muted, and you need to mute Twitch, and you need to set your StreamYard output to your headphones. So I think it's delayed enough. I think.
Yeah, it does have a significant delay.
Yeah, that's a Twitch.
There you go.
delay.
There it is.
Yeah, it's like we're in like the stream, the entire stream.
So you have settings and then audio, and just change that to your headphone. I think it's outputting. Huh,
Weird.
yeah, it really is. I'm sorry, Mad Cat. We got to get you figured out. It's just if the problem is if you're muting Twitch, you're already delayed on the stream.
Yeah.
So let me hold on. Let me do this.
Get used to Control D and just mute and unmute
Hold on.
yourself constantly.
Now hold on. So I want to make sure this is just mine. I'm going to send this to Discord. Make sure in StreamYard that that's set to output to your headphones.
All right, guys, I gotta go to bed. I'll catch you later.
Later.
Enjoy
Okay, have a great night. Nice meeting you.
You too.
Yeah, if everything behaves, I should be able to do 150 coins between the two printers a day, but not the MK4 is having an issue with one of the spools because, of course, one little issue. But XL's just rocking. 71 of them in 19 hours, I think.
Yeah. I want an XL.
It's yeah. I only got it because I sold 3 printers at Rocky Mountain. So
Yeah, I really want the XL, but it's
It's
really
a
expensive.
It's a big printer.
Yeah, I mean, it's not about this. I mean, I want the big printer, but it's it's expensive.
Yeah, the tool changing is just awesome. Yet to do more than a 2-color print right now because all I'm doing is 2-color coins. Damn it, Nomad, with these coins. Need them for next week. I did. I told you I could get more done in time.
Yeah, you're doing way more than I could ever.
Right? We need a few thousand. I mean, there's going to be, what, 20,000 people at Open Source?
Right?
I think if we have 2,000, that should be a good number.
How much do you have now?
I'd say about 600.
600. And how long
Yeah.
do you have until that show?
I fly out next, 9 days. And actually, 8 days, not including any reprints I have to do for the positron parts. Let's
So
call it
9
Let's
days,
call it
and you're
6
saying
days. I still have
okay,
to do
6
a
days at
single-
100 units a day. Yeah, you'll make it. No, you said 2,000. Right? Sorry.
So
Yeah,
if
you
I
are
150 day. The thing is, I'm going to print one of these coins full size on the XL.
nice.
Just one. I'm going to throw it in my luggage and hope it doesn't melt. Ah.
Yeah, that sucks, Matt.
Real quick, if I do probe, if I tell it to do bed tilt probe or bed, whatever the fuck it's called.
Bed tilt, yeah, you're going to have to specify points for that.
Yeah, okay. Do I have to specify points to the nozzle or to the offset of the probe? So if I tell it X 180, is it going to know that the screw? Is it going to know automatically based off the offset that it's probing, say, X 170, not X 180?
It should.
Okay. All right, so that means I want to add 17.
I mean, you
to
can
my
test
left
it with a
X.
safe distance and double check.
Well, let me do this. 17 plus 8, 25. Okay. And then X 97 plus.
Which is
All right, I'm going to assume it's going to be positioning the probe. I don't know. I'll just go with what I got here.
Right.
Damn you, Fabrico, you take more money.
I know. He always has good stuff, doesn't he?
Well, I think he's the
Always.
only one that has a microprobe in stock. So I checked West 3D, KB 3D, and they were all.
Yeah, it seems like he kind of whores himself out. I'd love to have a depot like his. I've seen it, not in person, on video. He has this remote control, like telepresence Segway thing. And it was at Murph last year. We were sitting at the hotel, and he was driving it through the freaking thing from like 2,000 miles away. It was awesome.
Okay, no. So I just gotta tell it where the screws are roughly. But we don't have a screw for the back. What?
What?
We don't have a
We do.
screw for the back. No, we don't.
For what?
Do I just define bed screws? Screw 1, screw 2.
No, you do all three. Because
But we
even
don't have a
with
third.
that, technically, you do because where it mounts is a screw.
Yeah,
And
you would never make adjustments to that one. Is the only thing. Is the only difference.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
So
it'll
I
work,
would
'cause
set
it-
its fine adjustment to 0, 0.
All right, we're testing with Mad Cat. Mad Cat, unmute yourself.
I am unmuted. I've been unmuted for a
Hey!
while.
Yay, we fixed it. Yeah, see that? So that's what it was. I was like, what the heck's going on
I am
here?
not a smart man. I had the whole site muted. I didn't realize
I'll gib slap you in a week anyway.
Hell, I have my buddy
Yeah.
Nick with me. He may not like that.
Right. Well, I'll gib slap him too, and then run with the positron. Just me running away with a half-open positron.
And I apologize for Whisper. She doesn't know how to whisper.
Big kitty. You'll steal my kitty off this.
I went back to work for the first time in 5 months this week, and she's not letting me live it down.
Nice.
How dare you abandon her?
Yeah, exactly.
Dare you?
I don't know if you guys can hear this, but she's driving me crazy.
I need to play that song. Again.
She drives me crazy.
The printing pilot. You asked everybody else what their project's working on. What are you working on?
Oh man, there is a few things I'm working. So the past 48 hours, I was working on projects that are not for me, designing stuff for a friend and for his channel. So one thing I did, I don't know if I can show you. Maybe I'll share my screen or something. Is behind me I have like a glass display case thingy from IKEA, and you have plenty of them, and it's kind of like something that it's a common thing that IKEA makes. But what the problem is the distance between the shelves there, it's like extremely wrong. Like there's so much space between the shelves that it's just basically wasting a lot of just wasting space. So I designed things that goes into the frame and clamps into the frame itself, and then allows you to add more shelves to it. So that was one thing. I'll show you guys in a second. I'll share my screen. Now I'm working. He has some deal with Funtech, whatever, from TikTok. Do you know this company?
Oh yeah, that electric screwdriver thing.
So they have like multiple stuff. So I'm helping him design like attachments and stuff to it. So this is a vacuum thingy, and I threw away so I made like different attachments for it, and that attachment that I made is gonna connect that thing to one of those vacuum sealed bags, and then you can put like your filament in them, and then use this to seal it. And but that's pretty much ready. It's printing now. So that was what I was working the past couple of days. And those two
We have a
projects.
Rob Mink, the master mini belt printer guy.
Hey guys,
Hey. What's going
Hey,
on,
Rob.
Rob? How you doing?
good, thanks. How are y'all doing?
Doing great.
We'll see, we got Mad Cat with his cat. We got Rob. Where's the parrot? Rob, where's the parrot?
He's
We can
actually,
get the cat and the parrot together.
yeah.
My money's on the gray.
You can actually barely make out his outline. He's in that
Yeah, I
corner
see him
right
there.
Yeah, eating. Yeah. How you guys all doing?
Doing great.
Pretty
We're
good.
doing. We just don't know how.
Yeah, none of us know what we're doing.
Tired. First week back to work after 5 months.
Oh boy.
Justin's working on a printer, so that also means he's eating.
Yeah, I already ate. I ate before the stream.
Is that Cookie
Oh,
Cat?
Yes.
Bearded, now I'm working on another thing that correlates to the MIDI. I'm making like a stand that will have a USB hub that you put the MIDI inside of it, connects to that, and then above it, the stream deck, you're gonna have the stream deck above it, so it will be in two different heights. But then everything will be connected to the USB hub inside, and it will go to one USB cable to your computer, and then it will the stream deck and the MIDI will be connected together, so you can move them on your desk, and they're be one unit basically.
Nice, like a little add-on. That's cool.
And then there is plenty of other stuff that with my ADHD I start stuff and and then start another thing, and then start the third project and the fourth project.
No, none of us do that.
That's what teachers are.
Because I'm still working on the Switch box also, but I put that aside for a few days. But it's pretty much done. I just need to finish all the documentations and everything. Also, I don't know if you remember, I showed you the board I've made, the smart board for the printer that adds LEDs to your printer and can turn it on and off and whatnot and control everything. I think I showed you that a long time ago, maybe.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's ready, but I think someone told me not to sell them, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Why?
Someone told me that because it's live wires, if someone open the box or something because he wants to check it out and shove his finger in it and off himself because of it, then it will be my fault.
Liability issue. I get it.
Yeah, that's someone told me that it's gonna be a problem. So I was like,
Damn stupid people ruin it for everybody.
Yep.
No, because I'm really now I'm scared because I by the way I manufacture them. I have 200 unit here and everything. But I don't know.
Maybe you can go to one of the printing festivals and just say hey, I have these, but put a disclaimer in the box with it saying absolutely no liability. You kill yourself, it's on you.
Yeah, I was thinking about that also, but I talked with my lawyer friend. He told me that that's not a thing. If someone wants to sue you, then he can still sue you, unless you are an LLC, and then you can only sue. You can just sue the LLC, but I don't have an LLC yet, so I might. Yeah. So
Well,
that
now
the entire-
LLC protects you if it's not a sole member LLC.
Yep.
If there's only one person in the LLC, you're still.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
Hey,
that's why I
Justin.
think I am going to.
Jerry's looking for you on chat.
Okay. Is he? Okay. Put up a thumbnail? I don't know. Can you message that to me, Jerry, on Facebook, and I will? I don't know exactly what he's talking about.
So, Rob, you going to be at Open Source?
No.
No.
No, I wish.
How
about Murph?
dare you?
Murph, nope.
No?
Nope. I will be at Earth though, Printopia.
3D Earthtopia.
Open Sauce and Murph are when I'm taking the yellow thing that hugged me a minute ago, Boy Scout camp.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good excuse.
Yeah.
But no, I'm ramping up for Printopia already. I'm hoping to like really have a lot of fun things to bring, and like some very finished, polished baby belts. So
You can do a
Cool.
stainless steel baby belt if you're polishing. I mean,
no, not steel, but it's I have one right now that's just been like the Magai beer like 750 millimeter snake. It's just popping those out one after another after another.
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun. I've got a small pile of them on the floor actually. So they just fall off the table when they're done.
Well, isn't that the point?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go till you run out.
Yep, and I'm actually making a couple that I'm going to hang off the end of the wall at the end of my workbench, and just put buckets underneath them and have them print Toys for Tots.
Nice.
kind of like Joel's had in the past and Repcord's had in the past.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pooch. Yeah.
Yeah, Pooch. Yeah, I even actually made it for French cleats.
I was gonna say.
No, it'll hang on his French cleats.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say just do some other mechanism to hold it up just to piss him off.
No,
Right.
I've already designed the file.
Please.
Somebody has already made one of them and is hanging it on a wall before I even tested my own design for that.
Nice.
I could do that with my Ender 3 belt kit, but I have no walls to hang it on.
There's
Yeah.
a door.
Yeah, no, I'm in an apartment.
Back of the door, get one of those like back of the door
Hooks. The
yeah,
closed
so
hooks.
hooks. Yeah. Slam the door really hard.
These doors are freaking paper thin.
Yeah.
All right, Nomad, wave goodbye to it. Wish it luck. It's off on its big adventure.
Oh, I hope for
There it goes.
God's sake it doesn't get bent, because that happened to one of the ones that got shipped.
Yes.
Yeah,
Shipping
well,
those,
Make
Hopefully
sure you
it
put
comes
like
back.
fragile stickers on it.
yeah, that'll help.
Let's then go.
I just shipped a Rat Rig V Core 4 to Modbot today, so
Nice.
Yeah, here's
a
open.
completed one.
That has a better chance of making.
We'll see. We'll see what it looks like when it arrives in Idaho.
It doesn't end
Right.
up like Tri-Bent.
Shows up as
Man, guys, I
rhombus.
love my tri-bent.
What's up, Shane?
Shane! Hey, bud! Should probably send him.
Even my bird has something to say. I can mute my mic if he gets too.
Now you're fine.
No, you're good.
Can't be any worse than my cat.
You haven't been near a parrot in full parrot mode.
True.
All right, guys, I got to bounce out here. I got to get to bed too. I got to go to work in the morning. So
All
All
right.
right.
All right, bud.
Later.
catch up to you. Well, I guess I'll see a few of you next weekend in San Francisco. So
Yes.
I'll be there on Saturday.
Sweet.
I'll get there Thursday night, 8 p.m., 9 p.m., something like that. So we'll be there. I'll see you there.
See ya. Safe travels.
See ya.
I'll live vicariously through YouTube.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
So I still don't know. There is a lot of like shows and stuff that I don't even know about them.
There's a bunch of shows. Where are you based, like state-wise?
Vegas.
Closest show for you is going to be Rocky Mountain.
Yeah.
I know I bugged
Yeah.
him about it this year and didn't come.
What the hell?
Yeah, I had.
It's
I
my
had.
show. What the heck are you?
I know. I had too much stuff, but I mean, I promise you, next year I'm gonna be there. I mean, it was definitely. I definitely. I mean, heard about it and start organizing stuff, and it was too late. Because I would also like to have if I can have a booth and stuff, but
Well, you could probably have a maker table unless you're sponsored.
the what?
We have maker tables and booths. If you're a company, you can do a full booth.
No, I mean maker table. Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
meant. Yeah.
Just making sure. For our uses, it is different.
I mean, we can do a booth also. I'm just not there
Yeah.
yet, but
You got 1,000
you know,
you got 1,000 bucks
I've done
now?
booth before in my old company, but yeah.
You got 1,000
Printing
bucks.
pilot, you need to look up Jerry 3DHP. He's in Vegas. He's been there for forever.
Ever.
He has a stream every Saturday. He's really cool. I'm just often
Yep.
very busy
He's
on
been there
Saturday.
since 1864.
Wait, what is his
Yep.
name? Let me Google him.
Jerry
3DHP. If you look in
Wait, say it again.
comments, if you look in comments,
You're
3DHP.
In comments, where in
The stream comments.
StreamYard, click comments in the top right.
comments? 3D HP.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed all of those messages then. Okay, well. Well, I guess you learn. Hey, 3D HP. Okay.
I blame Nomad.
What did I do?
Didn't tell him about the comments.
It's my job now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where can I find you? 3D HP. Do you have TikTok or YouTube or?
He's on YouTube.
Jerry's on YouTube every Saturday.
Yeah.
Woo.
Okay, I'm gonna follow.
No, Matt, don't you know we work IT? It's like everything computer related is always our fault all the time.
Oh Jesus!
Hey, I need my pass. Nomad, I need my password reset.
No, get bent.
Hey,
always
no, man,
kidding.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Do you think you can fix that for me?
Okay, go ahead and just shove that up your A.
Paper jam.
Hold on.
Oh,
I've
you
got
are on Sunrise Mountain. I'm literally the other side.
There you go.
This stream is not rated. Save your children.
Favorite children, seriously.
I got another one.
Ah.
Hold on.
Please no.
Oh, God, what have we done? Yep.
Here's one more. One more.
My God.
That's usually the Friday call that gets that way, but
Oh, that's
So wait, can I also join the chat from
No, you have to
StreamYard?
on YouTube.
yeah.
I mean, it does say join the chat. Yeah, connect YouTube. Dope.
Bird is agreeing.
That's pretty awesome. Connect YouTube. So what am I doing now? Oh, now there is.
Jerry's messaging me on Facebook in the middle of all this.
Oh
He
yeah.
said, Rob, share this pic sent to Justin also.
Yeah, I'm busy lubricating the rep box.
All right. Well, I don't know if I can present.
Yeah, you can. Just hit present and then I'll share it.
Oh, okay. Share screen. Entire screen. That one. Share that entire screen.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
That's so cool.
I was trying to add you 3D HP on Discord, but your Discord link
I
on YouTube is broken on your YouTube page.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Jerry.
I'm to update it. Yeah.
I have.
Sound effects.
I
That
have
was
its Discord channel here. I can see if I can get an invite to it for you.
Yeah.
Invite
If
people.
if you have me on Discord, and you can shoot me an invite for sure.
You
Yeah.
can send it to
Sure,
me and I'll
someone
send it to
shares
Beer
it.
with Bucket. And then
I'm
I'll
just going to
send
put it in
to
private chat if that works.
That works.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Nice. Oh, that worked, and I joined. Nice.
Yep. I just saw somebody pop in.
Ah,
Amazing how that works.
I got so freaking many Discords I'm in that I don't know where it's at
I need
anymore.
to change
I've got like
my-
60 of them. I purged like 2.
What?
I've actually started putting them in folders.
I know. I'm starting to get there.
Yeah.
Folders?
Yeah.
The problem is I forget where they are. If I put them
Like I've organized them so that they're grouped together, but I didn't know you could put
I
actual
don't
folders.
know.
I'll have to go through and do that.
Nah, overrated.
Father want chips with cheese. Yes, please, Artie.
Probably makes it even more fun to see when you get pinged. Like, where is it?
Yeah, like how many screens do I have to scroll down of them to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
I put them
Bird
in
agrees.
most important to me to least important to me. So like,
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
like
Basically,
My
that's
trouble
how I've
is
got it.
I also have ones that aren't necessarily important to me, but I'm a moderator in, so those have to go in like a weird middle ground.
Yeah.
Like I have my family channel and my Discord channel up at the very top, and at the very bottom I have makers on tap. I don't know, are they still a thing even?
Not really.
No, well, maybe. Yeah, they are. Cool. Anyways,
So, in the middle of lubricating the rep box. So fun.
I didn't hear you,
Fuck
Justin.
this. Oh, I'm in the middle of lubricating the rep box metal and plastic for the rollers.
In other words, he's greasing his rods.
Yes, pretty much.
Are you guys hearing the bird whistling in the background?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
it's
too
fine.
It's not bad.
It's fine.
Okay.
for now.
I was
If it's
gonna-
bad, I'll just be bad.
I too am getting yelled at by animals. So
Yeah.
We're good.
I don't hear your animals at all.
Yeah.
And
Finally
he's
shut up
being-
and walked away. I don't know where she went.
He's being pretty good. He's just whistling. He's not screaming. He's being a good guy. I haven't spent enough time with him today. Yeah. Good boy. So. And yeah, Nate, you're absolutely right. Especially considering I have a mom and pop rural IT shop. So people will like do everything from, hey, my SQL server database is down and corrupt because my RAID failed. I need you to fix that. To, can you pair my phone with my car? And everything.
Get them mixed up. Pair their MySQL database with their car.
Well, some cars have that in them now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm
Now, Justin, I'm bringing some maker chips to open source, but they're not all multicolored fancy like yours.
Well, send me a file. I'll make a multicolor.
That's
Bring
gonna
you
take a little to do it.
20.
I just
Take
made a
like
basic
20.
one.
Nomad. If you're still serious about meeting up sometime, I'm trying to figure out exactly when.
Yeah, that's gonna be the fun question when we're gonna be able to. It's definitely gonna be after open sauce.
I'm gonna say he's a busy guy.
Without a doubt. And I don't mind driving up to where you are. So
Hell yeah. We'll figure something out.
all right, cool.
We'll do it. No, I have a fucking leased car. I can't do a day trip down there. Fuck.
I'm fine driving up to you.
I know. I feel bad. Like you come up here and then I can't like return the favor and go down there. It's just like, all right, I'm just, everyone has to come to me. I'm a special boy.
Well, if you
You
want
are
to,
special.
if you want to make a trip out of it, I live on the shore. You can I know I can get a room for you to stay like a couple days if you want to like make a vacation, stay on the shore and
All right. That's
go to the beach and stuff like that. Yeah,
A positron on the beach. Let's do it.
absolutely.
If
I have
it
a
can
baby
print
bell
on a
and
plane, it
positron on
can
the
print on the beach.
Yeah, I have a little covered
Picture of
gazebo
beach day.
as part of my homeowner association. That's like fair use for anybody that comes, and it's like out in the water, a little covered gazebo with a picnic table in it.
Oh, that's
It's got
awesome.
power even.
It'll print on the beach.
Yep.
So I'm adding a thermal preset for the nozzle called Nozzle Nuke for in case you really screw up something. And I'm just going to have it set to like 275.
Wow.
I mean, hey, if something's really jammed in there, what are you going to do?
Yeah, it's a right angle. Like that sounds like it would be kind of difficult to clean. You can't exactly do a cold pull on that, can you?
Map cats for the
I
win.
did one yesterday by accident.
Map gas.
It was
That'll
it
definitely
was
clear
not
the clog.
easy to do a cold pull on that, but I did it.
It's a modified Mark 8, right? Like a Creality hot end.
No, so originally it was. Now it's a custom Fetus hot end.
Okay.
So it uses V6 hot ends, but it uses a custom. Here, actually, let me pull up the Fusion. I can show it.
Does it take standard nozzles?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yes.
Who said no?
Mad Cat.
And it has a right angle dealy to it.
Not the nozzle.
All right.
Oh, the hot end. Okay.
Yeah.
Heat block.
I am now sharing Fusion.
So,
Justin,
Oh,
you
hold
need
on. I know. I'm trying to fix my rep box. Jeez. RC Maniac.
all right. So yeah, here it is. So let me peel away the layers
like an
on
onion.
end assembly.
Dun, 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 dun.
Some fusion skills. Look at that.
All right. So
I
yeah,
wish I was that
right
good at
here,
fusion shit.
this is the block.
He's
So
not
you have a
that
ceramic heater that goes here. Yeah, I know I'm terrible. I only just found out F is shortcut for fillet.
I'll take some flame mignon. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
and
actually
so-
hungry, so that sounds good.
Here, let's do a section analysis, and I can show you. I can't hand out this. I can't hand this out, but I can show you guys it. So it works like this.
screenshots, everybody.
So
Wow, that's a 90-degree bend.
Yes.
PTFE tube comes in here, and it just rests against the heat break. So this allows it to be an all metal hot end. Now, what happened last night was I did have, or other day, I had heat creep kind of make the filament in this part expand a bit, so it couldn't get through. So I did do a cold pull on this section here. So you can do cold pulls here. That's all the cold pull you're getting. Here is where the magic happens. I don't know how you would do a cold pull here. You would have to take the nozzle out and figure something out here. But the good thing is you can unscrew the nozzle and then you have full access to this chamber.
All you need is a 1.8 millimeter nozzle from Flight.
Yeah. But yeah, so it is really just a 90-degree bend, and it goes into a standard V6 nozzle.
How the hell is that manufactured, if you pardon my French?
It's just machined.
Well, I mean, like,
There you go.
I understand that it's like drilled, but you can't drill like that.
Dude, I don't know. Fadis is doing some absolute wizardry.
Yeah,
with
you
this.
could do drill from the top and drill from the side, but it wouldn't be that clean of a 90-degree.
Well, I mean, we're looking
it's
at the pad.
clean.
What the actual finished product looks like inside, what its geometry looks like is going to be.
And I'll never be able to tell you what it looks like because now it's all filled with filament. But I can tell you, it works, and it works great. We got what, up to 20
So before I
cubic
put
millimeters
sheet
per
plastic
second.
through mine, I gotta shine a light in there and look.
Wait until we test with the CHT nozzle I have on it.
Yeah, so stock with this type of hot end, normal hot end, and this, we got up to 20 cubic millimeters per second before our extruder started skipping. Yeah, this thing can push filament. We didn't design a fast printer, but it turns out we got a fast printer.
Well, cooling's a problem.
Yeah, the cooling is our biggest issue here. This fan pushes a lot of air, but it's kind of just thrown at the. No, it's not really like directed or anything.
Yeah.
But what I am really proud of is this monstrosity.
Oh, I saw you put that on Twitter earlier today.
Yeah. I love using text in my 3D models because it's like developer comments in code. Like, you'll never see this on the print, but whenever you open up the step file, you're gonna see this. And to be fair, I don't know why I designed it this way. It looks cool in CAD, but this is entirely difficult to print.
Yeah.
But it works, as you can see. As you saw earlier, it works. It works really well.
You could extend it so it prints on the flat side and then just.
Hey, I mean, if it's work, it's not stupid, right?
Yeah.
That's the most important part.
That would be difficult to print.
The old saying, if it's jank and it works, is it really jank?
Actually, I think the easiest way to do it might be so it prints on the top surface and then just extend the arm, make the arm flat to where it mounts to the fan shroud.
Yeah. I have to redesign this because the way I created it was I created the mount point here and then this here, and I just kind of rotated things along axes until they met, and then I added fillets at those points to clean it up. I should have used chamfers, admittedly, But now it's a little too late in the timeline for me to redo that cleanly.
Bed facing
So it
chamfer.
is what it is. Yeah, I wish there was an option to replace fillet with chamfer in the timeline. That would be super useful. But yeah, I'm really proud of this because what the other what we had before it was this. Oh, I was actually already looking at it. Okay. 1 second. Let me just zoop. So this is what I did before, and I'm actually like really proud of this because if we compare the
You have
old
that
shroud, yeah, this shroud looks good, but I'm really proud of how I was able to kind of keep it just in the style of the old one.
Yeah.
And what's really cool, if I pull this away, here we go, tool head cover. It uses all the original hardware, so you don't have to use additional hardware.
It's pretty cool.
But yeah, the offset was way too much because when the nozzle was all the way to the left on the bed, the Pro would be in the middle of the bed.
Yeah.
So here's a plate.
So it would
for,
not work for anything.
Let me unshare for just a sec. So for printing pilot, since he's got an MK4, this is a 1-of-1 plate.
Nice.
1-of-1. Freaking Ember Prototypes doing what they do best. I ordered an XL plate from them because I wanted a textured plate, and they were out of stock at Prusa. I'm like, all right, fine. You know, man, you know what we need to do with these coins? We need a bucket. We can dump them in a bucket.
So, I do not know who that is, but that's awesome.
Yeah, I was just reading it also. I've never heard of it, but that's pretty cool.
Who? What?
322 Outfitters. Anybody heard of them?
And I need to make something like that, like a fund for an Excel.
I need to make a fun.
I'm thinking
replacing my
about
print farm.
I'm thinking about maybe getting the K2. I don't know. Look at Bearded.
Well, because seeing everybody's hit or miss like reception of the K1, the K1 Max, the K1C, like if you get a good one, fantastic. If you get a bad one, best of luck.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's why I'm like thinking of it, because on one end it's a good platform to evolve and change stuff and do stuff. But
Just what you do is you order the XL and you put it on PayPal, like pay in a year.
oh yeah, that's what probably gonna happen. I mean, I mean the XL is epic, but
it's awesome.
So expensive.
It took me for the 5 head. It took me 4.5 hours for semi-assembled.
That's not bad at all. That's not
it
bad.
was fast. My buddy put a 2-head together about 6 months ago, and
It took me, I think, 2 full days to assemble the kit for the Mark IV. But it was so much fun.
Kit. Yeah, it's not a full kit for the XL. Some of it's pre-assembled.
Yeah.
If they should do a full kit. It would be a disaster.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a disaster. But
Very
I had so much fun assembling the Mark IV. Like it was.
I did so this started its life as an MK3, pre-order MK3 back in 2017. And so I upgraded it to the 4 because it's signed by Joe. And so I actually took this printer apart and put it back together.
Okay, yeah. So that's pretty cool. But so I need to think what's gonna be my next printer. I'm just trying to think.
Well,
so it's all gonna be like a Voron, sorry, but I don't know, Voron or Mark or Excel.
Come on, join the Don't Print on Planes gang.
There's always the positron on the Baby Belt Pro.
Yeah, join the Don't Print on Planes gang.
Which we still need to make the logo for that. I'm thinking I'm going to do that.
We have the shirt.
Rob, you need Baby Belt shirts that say "Don't Print on Planes."
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking I'm actually going to make like a logo that I'll emboss in the tub.
Nomad,
Baby
we
Belt.
need
You can put it on yours too if you want, Nomad.
Some U forges for the event. So if you can get me a couple U-Forges, Nomad, I'll print them on the XL for the event. Throw them in my suitcase.
Okay, I'm gonna let Rob design the logo because I'm not great at, or I am great at graphic design. I've been a graphic designer, but I don't have the tools for that right now. So I'll let Rob design the logo. I'll develop the Hue Forge, and then both of us can have Don't Print on Planes at our booths.
Yeah, I need it by like Sunday to get it done. in
I'm
time.
sick and tired of all these
I'm not gonna
goddamn
get to you
printers
by
and all
Sunday.
these goddamn planes.
Right.
Oh man. Banner on the bottom. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, I gotta have some fun, right?
And thank you, Matt, for your concern. Yeah, I'm kicking butt. I'm finally feel like I'm spinning up and I'm back to where I was 2 years ago. I know I've said that before, but like, oh, energy, motivation, things happening. It feels good.
Motivation? What's that?
Energy, what's that?
Service?
I was really sick for 2 years and like almost died due to an illness, and then I got into a big motor vehicle accident. So like the last 2 years have been kind of rough.
Sorry to hear that, but glad to see you're doing better, man.
Thanks.
He came all the way to Rocky Mountain. I was surprised.
Yeah, I was dead. I was so tired. But
Oh, dude,
I'm just gonna
you
stream
think you were
me
tired?
reassembling.
what was that, Nomad?
I'm going to stream reassembling the positron over here real quick.
Okay.
Cool.
Where'd he go? No. I have auto power. So here's a fun one. This is a box.
Dude, your microphone's in the way.
This, my mic.
Not you. Nomad.
Oh, we don't
Oh,
want to
Nomad.
see him.
So this
Yeah.
this is positron printed parts.
Nice.
I'm the production partner for them.
Oh,
I'm also the 3D printing operations. So. I'm part of the team. That's why there's a positron right there.
Can you move the camera and
Let me see.
I mean,
Hold
he
on.
broke it earlier, so you know.
Let me
Oh,
see
I
if
didn't
can
see
change
it.
the camera.
I'm
it's
teasing
not,
about truthiness.
it's not in the best condition right now, but
Ah, there it is. Nice.
yeah, let's just say I have parts coming.
What did you do? Tell the
Well,
Justin.
Nothing but the glass.
That was his
No, you-
printer. That was his other printer that he did.
The one I don't own anymore.
Yeah.
It got replaced by this monstrosity of an XL, which now I want to stealth change this guy at some point when I have time. If I have a second head, I just need to do everything for it. Then I'll have 3 multi-material printers.
Nice.
And then if I can plan it right, I can change this to a
8-track.
XL. No, I'll do a. Someone did a Prusa XL style mod to this.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll do that, and then I'll have 4, and then this one will probably get a. I'll just replace all 3 of these with 2 more XLs. Problem is, they
I
don't
want to
have
do an
enclosures.
8-track, but I'm a little intimidated at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So-
have many multicolor printers, but most of them
Mhm.
stick.
Yeah. So I ordered one of those Cyborg Tridents,
Oh, yeah.
350. I was like, that seems like a perfect example of what to put a 8-track on top of because it's got lots of real estate up top.
Right. How do I share his screen?
I don't know. Why am I
I saw
thinking if
Justin there for a second.
What are you doing?
Messing with crap. Hold on.
I'm thinking if I do an 8-track, I'm going to put it on the FlashForge 5M.
Right.
Because with the enclosure that I printed, it's got room up top now.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
And
This'll
then,
work. Save. Custom layout. Ready for the custom layout? How's that work?
there you go.
Can't see.
Yeah, well, we don't need to see Mad Cat anyway.
Oh, yeah. There we go. That works.
Yeah.
I've never seen one of those how they fold and unfold.
Oh, it's freaking
Honestly,
cool.
I'm not asking you to now because you're working
No,
on
he'll
it.
do it. He'll do it. Watch.
Don't
Alright.
tempt him with a
Awesome.
good time. He'll do it.
There.
Mm,
I'll
drum
even
roll,
do
please.
this. Hold on. Oh, that works.
That's cool.
That's good.
Right,
We
so
can all look up.
you put the print head in the lower and the far right,
Yep.
and then you do something. Guess you take the bed
he's
off.
taking the bed off. Yeah, you do have to. There's a V holder and the bed just slots into a connector.
Nice.
And then you just release the tension on the Z belt, unplug a few things, and unscrew a bolt, and you're done. There's the bolt.
Okay.
It's literally one big old bolt. If Nomad will show us the bolt,
There it
there
is.
it is. That's the bolt that holds the Z to the frame. You put that there.
Would you
and
look at that?
Well, it's almost there. It's got to be aligned properly because it's supposed to fold fully flat, but Nomad's doing
Unless you're
something.
Nomad.
Yeah, well,
It's like does this new fancy probe location mess it up?
yes.
A little bit.
No. Yeah. Oh.
Oops.
Denied.
So,
Well, hopefully it'll fit in the case. That's pretty good though. And then I added a spool holder. So if I change my camera, I actually custom designed a spool holder for me.
Which is not on the
There we
CAD
go.
yet. It's not on the GitHub, right?
No, it's not. Hold on.
pretty cool.
Fix it.
Now that Nomad's
Right.
gotten it.
Bearded was surprised.
Right. So instead, I've got a spool holder on the back of the Z. Instead of the
Mhm.
spool holders on the side, sorry for the camera angle, I can literally pick up the whole printer from this. That's how sturdy it is.
Did you put a face on it that looks like the old
Nope.
Kiss
It
clowns?
is Positron logo.
Oh, at this
It's-
angle, it looks like one of those
Yeah,
Kiss
well,
guys.
yeah. Is that better?
Still looks like Kiss.
Still looks like Gene Simmons, yep.
Yeah.
No. Well, so do you.
I wish.
No, I was talking to Mad Cat.
Oh.
Uh-huh. You're gonna get it, boy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Come chase me. Don't make me bring the Segway. I will. I want to.
Nemo
God, I wish
11.
I could-
Who has spare Nemo 11 steppers laying around?
I need to figure out how to get my Segway to San Francisco.
Okay.
Because that venue for open source is 6 times bigger.
You have to
than
get
open.
permission to even bring that into open source, dude.
What? Screw that. I'll just message. Why?
Well, I'm saying do that first before you just assume.
I have no way to. I have no way to get it there.
But you were just saying that you got to do it.
I would like to, but how the heck am I going to get it there? Rolling around the airport on a Segway?
They may not like that.
No.
They definitely will not.
What's the
like
battery
that.
size?
Big. 12 miles an hour down the freaking concourse. No, where'd he go? I'll just go on Spirit Airlines. They don't give a hoot.
I'm still mildly salty from my telepresence robot that I'm not able to bring to any of the festivals.
You should ship it to Rocky Mountain. Rob's here, but running
It
around.
would be
Robo Rob.
it would probably be more expensive to ship it than it would be for me to fly out.
Yeah.
In fact, I can almost guarantee it. The
Okay,
base
guys,
is
I have to go.
Hmm?
I'm gonna go have dinner.
alrighty.
Thanks
Thank you
hanging
for
out.
yeah, thank you for having me. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you. I'll send Man of the Sky your way on Discord.
Sounds good to me. No problem.
The accents.
Have a good
matter.
Have a good evening. Bye bye.
And then there were 5.
The base for the telepresence robot's 3D printed as one piece. It's like 28 inches in diameter.
Yeah.
So
Okay, Justin, you're just showing off now.
Yes, and what's your point?
it's this new toy.
Yeah, I've had it a week, literally. It's
Well,
awesome.
I can, if we're doing show off, I can just grab one of the prints off the floor that my printer's dropped, and also die from a bird.
Ouch. That was fun. The bird's like, whoa.
Bird's
Bob's
like,
I'm gonna
drop
go
this with
kick
the
that
sound makes.
bird. Yeah. It seems like the stream's dying. We
I'm
don't have
not-
enough people to do anything.
I'm not trying to be unmuted for too long in case he does it again. But
No, you're good. If he does, he does. The stream's winding down. Anyway, I need to take a shower. It was 93 degrees here in Colorado.
Yeah, it was a bit
It was
warm.
103,
Sucked.
104 driving home today.
Ooh, what's the? I need to look at San Francisco.
I need to
San
fix the air
Francisco would be
conditioning.
nice. Might even be
It's
a little
actually
chilly.
Daly City.
Yep.
Yeah, Friday 66. Yeah, it's shorts weather. I'm gonna wear shorts all week.
Bring a
I wear
jacket.
shorts here. No,
Bring a jacket. It gets cold
Don't
at
need
night.
it. How cold?
Chilly. Because
How cold? Give me a temperature number.
I don't know. Wind
If
coming
it's
off the
above-
ocean though gets
If it's above
chillier than you
30,
think.
I don't care. I'm not going to be near the ocean. I'm there for 2.5 days. I'm going to have no time to be over by
You're
the
in San
ocean.
Francisco. You're near the ocean.
I will
I'll
say
throw a jacket.
I will say that at Rocky Mountain, the first day I
Oh.
was getting massive thermal runaways from the doors.
Oh, I know.
closed.
Well, yeah. That's your own fault for being near the entrance, Rob. I told you.
I know. I asked for that table,
You
so I
did.
have
And-
no one to blame. But right here.
Yep. Next year, we're putting you up on the roof.
No, actually, I didn't mind. It was okay.
No.
It was a fun excuse. The guy that was with me was being pissy about it being cold, but
Well.
I was fine.
It's Colorado. It's going to be cold.
I just didn't expect it to snow. We went from like
Well,
80-degree weather to snow.
That happened last year, too.
Well, and- I mean, even now you're not totally out of
Yeah, it's June and there's chances of snow.
it.
More hail. in
Yeah.
the amount of snow.
Yeah.
God, the hail. Incoming raid! Incoming raid!
Oh
I'm
no.
assuming from Peslers or someone. Watch out. We're looking for a raid.
I'll mute so the bird doesn't scream right as I jump
No,
in.
don't. Do it. Do it. Leave the bird open.
All right, he's meowing like a cat now, though.
That's fine. Acoustic cinematic. Let's see. Nope. Let's not do it. Night driving. Oh God. Raid from Peslers with 50 people.
Teslas.
Holy
Wow.
crap. Peslers. Thank you for the
Cool.
raid. Look at this big old raid. We've got Monsoon Josh. We've got Big Jeno, which I need to get on a stream. Steven Poole, Epic Man 340, Zombie. What's a zombie? Polyeth Pam, Royal Nomi. Well, we all know Nomi. They've been rocking out 2 years in a row. Monsoon again. Da Vinci 10. Welcome thanks for the raid. Peslers, thank you for the raid. She might join.
What up,
Here in town.
everybody?
We got a Mad Cat. Oh, a Mad Cat's voice. Insane. Peslers. More Monsoon Josh.
Yeah, I'm tired tonight, so I'm not filling up to being on screen.
Oh, how dare you. Hey, Hybrid Robotics. It's all good. We get it. Little John. Original Little John. Is there an original Little John?
Yeah. You're doing some cool stuff.
Printing color viewers. Thank you. Thank you for following Liz over.
Well,
Not that exciting.
hey, Liz, I got a question. Is there a rule about having 2 streams on Maker Deck, or do I have to swap between the 2?
There's 2 computers. Yeah. I'm going to get the XL up there maybe tonight.
See you later, Matt.
Later, Matt.
I ordered a 20-foot USB-C extension cable for the camera. Maybe I'll get the XL. You can have
I
two.
have a very good feeling about this print on the positron now that I have
Yeah.
everything going. Go ahead and put it up on the screen real quick.
Well, you got to share it though.
It is.
There's a nice, and that's slight calibration first layer. Yes, you do
Yeah.
know, Big Jano. There is one of those back here. A 5-head.
Yeah, so this is after doing calibration with a Z end stop mod and adding a
Odd
BTT
positron.
probe.
Nice. Here, let me just.
I am actually so far very happy with the results. This
Is it
this like a
repeatable?
great first layer.
Is it repeatable?
That is going to be the
That's
test.
the question.
I still don't have my vision miner, so I'm not going to try a extended
Still
print.
don't?
I ordered it just a couple days ago, so I'm still waiting on it.
What the heck? Where'd you order it from? Vision Miner?
From Vision Miner.
Beard.
Well, I should have ordered it from KB3D. Yeah, there are
Oh.
beards.
Yeah, I should have done it from
Thank you.
KB3D. You're right. Wow, actually,
Dum-dum
yeah,
pop.
that
That's
layer
a
so far.
clean layer.
Vision Miner
Oh my
is
god.
Vision
Vision
Miner
Miner
is
rocks.
gold, especially on the
magic.
positron. Upside the gravity of this situation helps.
So I've actually not been able to print this successfully yet because the first layer always screws
Yeah.
up at some point.
oh,
but-
it's Digicube.
I don't have that issue.
Yeah.
though.
It's like, I know what that is. I got one right here.
I got a
Gosh,
bunch of them around here.
Yeah.
That's
In fact, I was
clean.
thinking about printing a few more off tonight. I should do that.
It is impressive just how much of a difference that end stop made. Wow.
Thank you for reminding me, Novad. I was going to print a few of those off.
You're welcome. Wow, yeah, that is a massive difference.
Etch a sketch.
That's
Etch a
looking
sketch
good.
flashback. Yeah, you can do that if you put your fingers on the pulleys. You can
Little
etch
John,
a
you-
sketch. this good.
Little
Yeah.
John, you have Etch a Sketch PTSD or what?
Wow, this is, oh my god, this is probably one of my best first layers ever.
Yeah, that's pretty damn clean. Well, the problem is I don't want to do any modifications.
yeah,
you
no,
said it.
no.
You said fired. So your left side screw needs to be loosened, just a little.
That or the bed has to be cleaned. It's one of the
Yeah, I
two.
was gonna say.
Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna go with left side screw based on what it looks like.
Right, You did just take
Well,
the bed off and back on
the
again.
purge
That
line.
doesn't make a difference the way it meshes.
Here, hold on. Let me clean it real quick and we'll try again and we'll see if there's any difference.
Yeet. Yeah, they're yeeting off. Jano, I sent you a link if you want to hop in. Sinus has love to have you. Like crappy StreamYard music. Love to have Jano. We can talk about our Prushak self.
Yeah, Jeno, jump in. Come on, man.
Yeah, Jack.
Come on, get in there.
Come on in. The water's fine.
Pure pressure.
The water's on fire.
the pool.
For all the raiders, the bottom of the screen.
Oh, you
Or
can't
we could
really
do-
do a brim on a fidget cube like that. It really messes up the,
No, you
linkages.
I mean, you can't. It's just a pain to clean up.
Hide your kids.
Oh,
Hide
it's
your
major
kids.
pain. Yes.
Must hide your kids.
That's actually
That
part of the
saves-
reason why I like printing long articulated things to test my printers because
Yeah, we can't do that. I do want to do a snake or something.
Do I really need a skirt on this thing? No.
Well, yes.
Oh, I got a spare one of those.
Please tell me that's not a paper towel.
It probably is.
Oh, shit.
What?
My bed is scratched.
The bottom or the top? Bottom or the top?
The bottom.
Oh no!
Increase
Well, I
increased
know who to
adhesion.
call. You might as well just message that one guy and see if he'll send you another one. He doesn't need a kit anyway. We're taking all his parts anyway.
Let me ask him for the one part that absolutely we do not have spares of.
I know, right?
Well, that's good to know.
No, it is not reversible.
It is
One
not
side has a
reversible.
coating.
Okay,
Absolutely
so the
not.
top, the side that you're going to be looking at, the top side, that has an ITO coating that is somewhat fragile. So if you scratch it, that could completely ruin how the machine just works. So yeah, it looks like I do have a scratch on the bottom of the glass somehow. Don't know how that happened, but it's
Did you
fine.
crash the nozzle or something?
Maybe I don't know when it could have happened. That's the problem.
It happened at Rocky Mountain.
Sure, yeah, it's hairline. It's a hairline scratch. No, I don't think it was head strike. I think I don't know what.
Oh, we got a fellow XL user, Big Jeno.
Jeno.
Hello.
Hey, dude, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you guys doing?
Oh,
Doing great.
Edge strike.
You guys peer pressure me enough.
Good. Good. At least we're not losing our marbles. That happens tomorrow.
That's tomorrow night. There we
That
go.
is tomorrow night on Big Jeno stream. Marble races. Those are quite fun, except when the marbles just never make it.
It's fun when you actually make it through and
Yeah.
get points.
Close. Yeah. Half of them don't, though. It's like,
But that's
Come
also
on,
kind
like
of part of the fun
2%.
too, because like you never know what you're gonna get, and keeps you on your toes. That's what I like this.
Yeah.
Jano,
Karen
this
Chow.
isn't against you. This is my wife works tomorrow. I gotta head out, guys.
All right, Rob.
Have a good night, Rob.
Have a nice
I'm
night.
gonna be heading out soon,
He's
but I
got the
want to see
most
how good
printers
this new
behind
layer does.
anyone.
See you, Rob.
Rob's got the most
Rob.
printers behind him versus anyone else.
I
That is
guess.
a-
I'll
Yeah.
see you, Big Jeno.
Anyways, guys, have a good one.
See you, Rob. Epic man. Yeah, I got my XL last week, Jano.
How you liking it?
It's awesome. I'm only using 2 heads right now because I'm putting these positron coins on mass for open sauce.
That's still 4 more heads than what I still have on mine, but
Right? Yeah, it was a quick build. It was a 4.5 hour build.
it's not too bad. I mean,
No.
compared to they've had, let's see, I built mine almost a year ago. I got mine at the end of July last year. Built it pretty much like a couple weeks in August. I had to wait for a part to come in that was missing on the little metal fasten tab on the PCB or on the LCD
Yep.
screen.
Yep,
Wasn't
the
attached to
little
the-
tab. Oh, no.
Yeah, so once during the build, I had to stop and wait. You know, I could have probably found something off the shelf, but they sent me a new part, or they sent me a new LCD that also didn't have the part on it.
Oh,
So then I had to
geez.
wait another week or two for the actual part to get here.
The issues of the early adopters, I guess.
Yeah,
What's
the
bad
actual,
is-
the actual build
Early
didn't
adopter
take
tax.
too long. I think mine total took about. I didn't do mine in one sitting. I did mine in numerous couple hours.
Yeah,
stints, and it took
I
like
wanted
6,
to get it
7 hours.
going. I blew through it, but I built 3 borons, so it kind of helps.
There you
Makes
go.
it very easy to just go, boop, yeah, this goes here. It's a fun build. I can't wait to do some major 5-head builds. But I love the waist. Like, here's what was
How was the calibration for the additional tool heads difficult? Because I've heard
No,
mixed reviews
same.
on.
No issues. Let me do this. So compared to the bamboo that I had, this is for 26 maker coins. That is the purge block on the MK4. This is the purge block on the XL.
Oh wow!
Like, I haven't weighed it. I should weigh it. Let me see if I can see what it is. Oh, where's my scale? Let's see if my scale will even go that light.
I'm glad to see you're not the only one with a food scale in their 3D printing.
No, it's an Accutech.
Oh, I
Let's see.
also have a food scale.
Nope. I can't even get a maybe ounces? Nope, it doesn't even register in ounces. It's it's a shipping scale. So now I'll have to find my food scale.
We got a food scale and a little tiny gram scale.
No, but the waste is so minimal. The bamboo just wastes so much filament when I have it. You know, and this is just nuts. Like, gotta test it with something crazy though. You know, but you'll get to your 5 heads one of these days. I am sure of it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go the 5-head route. I'm definitely trying to at least get a second tool head on it eventually.
Yeah, you can only go to 2 or 5. You don't have
Right.
there's no mid, which sucks. Why can't we have 3 tool heads?
Yeah, that would be nice.
You know, it's not like it's not modular. It's just the problem would be profiles. But
Like today, I had an idea for something that I could easily do with one tool head having TPU and then swapping in with PLA or PET-G supports. And I'm like,
right.
Nomad, looks like your print head is oozing a little.
Yeah. I had to kill it.
Yeah.
It something's going up, and I just retuned something.
No.
And I think I'm just gonna wait till I get some Vision Miner, because stuff's just not sticking to my bed too well. It could be
Clean the bed and
not
Vision
hot
Miner.
enough.
What do you have?
Yeah, I'm
55?
gonna take it out, and I'm gonna use some actual soap and water.
Yep. Like we did early on.
Yeah, because I've only ever really cleaned it with isopropyl, which is not going to be enough to get the oils off.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I have. I think just have a major buildup of oils on the bed. So yeah, I will. I'll get that all taken care of probably tomorrow night, and yeah, then Pez, then Liz, we may have two positron printers printing at once, or rather a bamboo positron and my positron. 2 printers from positron is what I'm trying to say. I am tired, and so this is me also saying good night, everybody,
Yeah.
because I have work in 7 hours.
That's plenty of time.
Goodbye,
right.
everybody.
It was
Have a good
midnight out
night.
there.
night.
Night, Nomad.
good night.
It's
Bye.
almost midnight out there.
Oh yeah.
Clearing off the bed of another
How
round
about
of
Pacific
positron
time? It's not even 9 o'clock.
Well,
It's early.
yeah. I think the hardest thing, Jano, is getting the film.
Hearing you. That's the
fit
hardest part.
properly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the hard
I
thing
know.
is hearing you there, bud.
say getting the filament in and out.
Yeah. In and out of the hot end because it's such a long.
Every so often, I've had that issue too, where it extrude especially when you're unloading. Sometimes it doesn't like push it out far enough.
Yeah, it doesn't
So
go
then you have
just
to-
enough, and so you have
Then
to
you have
pull.
to pull the latch up and pull it out the front. And
I do have two stacker F boxes. Someone made a mod for the spool holder, so I can mount those, which is nice. I don't have to worry about wet film or anything.
Now, Karen, he
So.
sleeps like a vampire, hanging or like a bat hanging
Hanging
off,
from the ceiling.
hanging upside down from the ceiling.
Right. Yeah, exactly. But it's cool. I got to stealth change this guy at some point, but that's a project for.
I did just get this in for my potential
Ooh.
rebuild for my Anycubic printer.
Ooh.
Nice.
And the other one one fell in there. It's the one with the kit that has,
Nice. The full nozzle kit. That's
Very nice.
and then I also got one of the 0.6 Obsidians as
Ooh.
well.
Yeah, I have an Obsidian Revo high flow somewhere.
I just hope I don't have to do too much
if it's a V6,
rewiring.
if it's a V6 already, you shouldn't have to.
Yeah, so the V5, like I think I mentioned that. So it has a V5 hot end. Well, actually, it did have a V5 on
It
it.
should be a drop.
It
Close
has a
to
V6 on it now. It is a little bit smaller than I was imagining. So
That's
but
what she said.
The way it's set up right now, it's actually there's like a little daughter board in the hot end that
Okay.
plugs in the thermistor and the
Yeah. If you have a V6, this should just drop right in.
I'm hoping it
Close to
I'm
it. plus a
anticipating
little
it
bit of
should.
wiring. Yeah.
Um,
It is the same overall length.
That's good. I'm just hoping for less surprises with this revival build.
Right.
Because between that and the control board are the two big things I'm trying to do. And I am not looking forward to rewiring everything and hoping I don't destroy a brand new control board just because I plugged in something in the wrong spot.
Right.
But we'll see.
I hate,
We'll see what
I
happens.
hate to say it. I do need to shower and get to bed early tonight.
We all appreciate it.
You can't smell me anyway. Here, hold on. Come here. Come here. Where's smell-o-vision when we need it? There would be no streams anymore if we had that. Well, Jano, I appreciate you hopping in even for a short bit.
Always.
Bearded, no giveaways tonight. We didn't get any hype trains at all, so you don't have to lose any of your precious hardware.
I'm just thinking how I can repurpose it now. I'm like, oh, I got stuff for Baby Belt.
Right. If you're going to, if anyone in chat's going to Open Sauce, we'll see you there. I'll be at the Positron booth.
I'll be wandering around aimlessly.
Well, that's normal for you. Right.
Jano's not going to be there either.
I'll be watching through X.
Oh,
the venue is 6 times bigger than that.
Next year, my plan is to go to Open Sauce. Just didn't work out this year.
You okay?
Although I am trying to somehow get to Rapid for 2 days, but
Yeah,
that's
that'd be
a
cool.
very, very rare. That's
Make sure you get one of those free tickets that's all over the interwebs right now.
Yeah. But now next year, Open Sauce is on my list for sure.
Nice. Well, I'm going to end this here.
the advantage of living about 2 hours away from Open Sauce. I can.
Right. There will not be a stream next week, and then there might be a stream the week after Open Sauce. I think I'm going to go to a 2-week schedule, so I can't do every week. So, yeah, everyone have a good night, and we'll see you all next week. I don't have an outro, but I should raid, so let's find someone to raid.
Right.
We're in raiding.
Jano, what happened to your nozzle
Amish
light?
Ace again?
It's just turned on. I didn't turn it on.
Okay.
Raid Amish.
Some days I forget to plug it in. Some days it just sits there.
I'm actually gonna raid someone. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Let's see. Raid has been created. Everyone have a good night. We're going over to Amish Ace's channel with so far 15 people. Let's see, anyone else? Anyone else? All right, we're gonna raid over now. Raid.
Ace is awesome.
Yes. Are we raiding? Is it raiding?
Looks
He
like
lives
you
just
did.
up the road from me.
All right, let me end the stream. Good night, YouTube.